Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Doing a new feature here. I got a special guest, James T. Talley. Doing a new feature here on the idiothead.com channel. Basically, we're going to do show and tell. Excuse me, man, should edit that out, but I won't. Just don't have time right now to shoot stuff with my iPhone and edit it and all that stuff, so I'm just going to scattergun something for a bit and dig out some stuff and show you some show and tell some stories about what we've got. Excuse the mess behind me. This is probably like the last video I'm going to shoot in the old place because pretty soon we're moving to a new apartment. What I'm going to show and tell today is stuff from the archives. Now, what I call the archives is I got this huge tub underneath my desk that's got all my original art that I've decided to keep. A lot of old stuff I've tossed and some stuff I've sold, but some stuff that like I keep for myself or just hasn't been sold yet goes in the archive. February 5th, 1993 is the first superhero I ever created called Quasis, Legion of Truth. Check that out. Look at the duckbill feet. Whatever. I remember where I was when I drew that. I was in a study hour in freshman year of high school. There you go. Right around the same time, same type of paper, I drew this character named Scanis. Check him out. Check him out. Feet a little bit better. This is some broad shoulders, let me tell you. Alright. From there, started publishing my own comics, which I've got some in the archives here. These are very limited copies. I probably only made like 200 or 300 of them. So you can't get them anymore. The only ones that I have are I got like 2 or 3 copies of each of these, and they're mine, and that's it. Darkness #1. I think if you go through the YouTube channel here, you'll be able to see some art from this comic. But yeah, my first self-published stuff. I actually drew this whole thing, lettered it, inked it, everything. Then took the camera negative, stripped up the negative, burned the plates, ran it on the press all myself. This book here. Same thing with its sequel, Darkness #2. And same thing with Amazing Bud, which is a slice of life comic, which I kind of maintain as the pilot episode of Pleasant Life. And if I ever do release Pleasant Life, the early stuff in the trade books, in a new trade book, you'll get a sampling of this as being the pilot episode, so to speak. Right? Right. Anyway, here's the first Pleasant Life. Well, back then it was called Pleasant Hymns, but it's called Pleasant Life now. The first comic, which I published in 2002. Oh yeah. Now, special for you guys in the archives are the actual scripts from the issues. Like here is Pleasant Hymns #1. Right here. I'll show you a little comparison. See, scene 1, we see a picture of Earth, and the dialogue says, "You only get one chance at life. You only get one chance to do something worth a damn." Here's the first page. Picture of the Earth. Again, handwritten. I wrote it out all on a notebook. And here's one. This is a Pleasant Life script that I never drew. Pleasant Life, the final story. You're not allowed to read any of that, though. That's for me. See all this? This is a story I drew, wrote, and have never published. This here is the fabled Outcast trade book that I keep talking about. That I decided to nix and then finally make it a novel. But there is actual original art that exists. Girl here, she was getting ready to commit suicide. Let's see what else here. Should share some of this with you so someone can see it, right? Here's a fight scene. Not very good. Let's see what else. Dig through some of this to share it. Check this out. Demons, splash page type of thing. There's going to be nudity in it. Nudity. This is before I started reading Walking Dead, and I had this character who was a swordsmith. Yeah, that's another reason why I can't do the book, because this character is black, and if I published it now, people would be like, well, that's too much like Michonne. No, so here you go. That. So that's another reason why I had to nix the whole book. I had this guy who had mutton chops, and demons right behind him there. Let's see what else. This is continuing that suicide scene. She was laying on a couple pieces of canvas, and she's getting ready to shoot herself. This is where I redrew the page because I wasn't happy with the first layout. Here's a demon getting ready to kill a hooker. Here's the same hooker getting ready to be killed. A lot of mood. Another page. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Try some more of this. Probably none of this is ever going to see the light of day. What a waste, huh? Spent all that time. I think if I ever do publish it, I'll probably, maybe add some illustrations in with the story. Maybe use some of this, but for the most part, this stuff ain't getting used. This is stuff I worked hard on for almost a year and never did anything with. Can you believe that? That stuff happens all the time in the art world. Here's one of my favorite pages from it. She's a painter, so she's got crap all over her. Some people may have seen this one if you guys have followed my work long enough. May 2006. Never did happen, did it? A couple more here. Let's see. There's a girl singer. She's got like smeared lipstick on her face and stuff. Hanging out at the bar talking. Nice bar talking scene. I like this page. This band rocking out. This girl playing guitar behind her back. That kind of thing. People dancing. Let's see here. Oh, here. This is cool. This is like a flashback scene, but the borders are made of rope. These like ghost children coming after somebody. It reveals a little bit of history about the main character. This too. This is actually from the opening of the book right here. She's seen her psychiatrist. Oh boy. Thumb through. Let's see what we got here. There we go. The first demon attack. I think I might have that online somewhere. Not sure. Here's a random page. Let's see here. This is from another demon attack. The book was mostly going to be in black and white. There's a page when she goes to her apartment. Oops, there we go. Eating a bowl of cereal, listening to her roommate have sex. Another promo image, her with some demon faces behind her. I'll tell you what the basic premise of the book is, but then I'd have to kill you. This was the very first page of the book. A lot of hard work goes into the stuff you do. Sometimes it just doesn't come together the way you wanted it to. But The Outcast will come out someday in some form, probably in a novel form, because it's easier for me to do than what I wanted to do in the first place. I'm just not there yet, where I want it to be. Plus, I need to reflesh out some other ideas, for it. So anyway, guys, that's the archives. Thanks for watching this show and tell. Hope you enjoyed it.